What's up, y'all? So, welcome to Mama Rose YouTube channel. Before we get started, I want us to first get into our bodies and get into our a more calm space. So we're gonna take a couple of breaths, and what I want you to do is just you're gonna inhale through your nose, filling up your belly, filling up your chest with air, and then you're gonna exhale, deflating your chest, deflating your belly. Okay. And what I want us to do is in our mind, keep in mind that when you are inhaling, inhale what it is that you want. Inhale the things that you desire, and then exhale the things that are within you that is no longer serving you. Okay, so we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Okay, go ahead and inhale. Exhale. Exhaling through the mouth, inhaling through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. That was good. That was good. That was good. That's a really good way to get your day started. A really good way to calm yourself down. You know, just always remember to take a breath. Always remember to take a breath. So I got on here today, and I'm not going to be on very long, but I wanted to talk about a little bit about 2 things I'm married together. So energy siphoning and not taking everything personal. And what I want to talk about real quick about energy siphoning is, if you do not know, there's a major spiritual warfare going on right now. Lots of a big spiritual warfare going on right now. And it is very important for you to stay focused. It is very important for you to have discernment. It is very important for you to be working on yourself right now and have a certain type of connection with the divine source, because it's a lot of things happening around the world right now. And I'm talking about energy siphoning because I realize that I have been, and we all have been, and even we have done it, you know, on the other end of the spectrum, people are trying to siphon my energy. And I didn't realize it until, I wouldn't say recently, but what I will say is that a lot of it's been going on or being attempted to go on, right? A lot of times we don't know that this is happening. A lot of times we can't even be aware of it, because when we are having an interaction with another person, a lot of times people take things personal. A lot of people, and I'm gonna speak for myself, how I would take things personal when somebody would be having whatever they got going on within themselves, and they would be projecting that onto me. And the minute that I would entertain it, the minute that I would feed into it, that is when they got me. And energy siphoning happens in so many different ways, okay? So many different ways people siphon your energy. And I started learning about this, I guess, because a lot of times when things are happening to you, I feel like I start saying something is going on. I need to know what's happening right now because I feel depleted. I wasn't feeling like this. Like, why am I allowing people to get me out of my character? Why am I allowing myself to entertain or give any energy to a certain situation or a person? And what I realized was my energy was being siphoned in not one ways, but many different ways. And I didn't even know it. And one of the ways that I realized that my energy was being siphoned was from people who I have forgiven. I had already released that hurt, released the pain, and coming back around this particular person, when somebody has entities hosting their body, when you are a source for somebody to feed off of your energy, and you cut that cord or you forgive them, you release that pain, you have just made room. You have made room. And that energy, that entity, that spirit knows immediately that that cord is cut, right? And this entity that's hosting this person's body will prompt or get the person to come back to you in a way where they are trying to get your energy back. You understand what I'm saying? And I know that's kind of hard, but in other videos, in another video, I'm going to actually break it down. And this particular individual, I have forgiven. It took me a long time because, they like to act like forgiving people is so easy. It is not easy. And it's way easier said than done. But it is very necessary, y'all, because I did not even realize that. I know I was harboring it, so I can't say that. But I didn't realize that when I really said, you know what, I'm done with it. It is what it is. I accept it for what it is. I forgive it. All is forgiven. And I literally released it. I felt so much better. And even hearing the name of the person did not irritate me no more. It didn't upset me no more. It didn't make me feel the type of way no more because I had literally already let that go. When I got into this person's presence again, this person says to me, and mind you now, I'm in a space where I'm feeling loving. I'm happy to see my people. Hell, I'm even happy to see this person. It's because all is well. This person says to me, hey, come here, let me ask you something real quick. Went over to her. Excuse me, y'all. She says, can I have your energy? I say, what? Yeah, can I have your energy? And I'm like, you absolutely cannot. Like, why would you even ask me something like that? Why would you even ask me anything like that? Like, don't, like, and she was like, oh, no, I don't mean it like that. I meant like, I wanted a couple of your bracelets. I said, well, if you wanted a couple of my bracelets, then you should have said that. She was like, well, isn't your energy on your bracelets? That right there sent me. Because for you to say out your mouth, one, can you have my energy? Then two, proceed to say you was talking about a couple of my bracelets. And when I said, just ask for the bracelets, you said, well, isn't your energy on your bracelets? Let me tell you something. Y'all gotta be careful for people out here, okay? It's a lot of demons. It's a lot of entities. It's a lot of different spirits that are running rampant, and they are hosting people's bodies. That girl said that to me. It wasn't even her. but it said exactly what it wanted from me. And the reason why it wants my energy is because that space in my heart, that space in my mind, or wherever it was located in my body, that I was harboring that pain and harboring that hurt that I had felt from her, and that anger that I had towards her, I was literally holding on to that for so long. And when I finally released it, you understand? It wanted to occupy that space again because it was being fed, literally being fed just merely off of me holding space for her. And so the thing shake me up so bad, I was like, I can't even believe you come out and you just ask me for that. And some of these entities are very bold like that. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to have discernment to see exactly what's happening in that moment. You have to have a discernment to see exactly what's happening in that moment. And it got even worse the very following next week at a party we went to, when that entity was hosting her, and it was really trying to get my attention, really trying to get a reaction out of me all night at this party that we was at. And I just was so aware of what was happening. I was aware of what was happening. Because if I wasn't aware of what was happening, if she would have gotten exactly what she wanted from me, just for me trying to defend myself, just for me trying to like back her up off of me, you know? But I ignored it. I did not respond. I gave it no energy. And it got to the point where that spirit got irritated. It got irritated, and it's like it took over her. And she went nuts. Like, she went nuts. And I'm telling y'all about this because this is something that is happening more than a little bit. And it's important for you to really be focused and really have discernment so that your energy isn't being harvested or siphoned, and you are not spending much more time or your focus on a person or a thing that's not serving you, that's really depleting you and sucking you dry. You understand? And what I said to myself, I said, I refuse to allow you to hurt me again, to the point where now I'm back harboring hurt and pain in my heart for you. Like, no, you can't live rent-free in my body no more. You can't live rent-free in my heart no more. And that is what happens when we allow people to allow our experiences to live with us. You understand what I'm saying? Our experiences that we have, these challenges that we face with, is exactly that. It's an experience. It's a challenge. There's a lesson in it all. It is not meant for us to harbor this pain. It is not meant for us to hold on to the hurt, hold grudges, be mad, be angry for so long that we letting them live rent free in our body, and we wondering why the things that we are desiring, the things that we asking for, the things that we want, we can't even much get because ain't no room. Ain't no room. You ain't got ain't no room, ain't no space within yourself, because you have allowed this thing or this person to siphon your energy. And it was so amazing to really be able to see this thing happen in real time. I was so unbothered, and I was heavily protected. It was like a shield around me that wouldn't even allow me to react. And I was so grateful for that. I was so grateful to the Most High. I was so grateful to my ancestors, you know, my protectors, the ones who walk with me, who will surround me, my angels. Because I'm telling you, it was a higher, much higher force around me, protecting me from that. And another thing that I wanted to talk about is about taking things personal. When you take stuff personal, that's another way that your energy is being siphoned. A lot of times when people come at you crazy, or they come talking to you wild, or picking on you, or whatever it is, it's because of what they got going on within them. You know, as I do my shadow work and continue to really work on myself and uproot and dig up deep trauma, I realized that a lot of people be projecting what they got going on within themselves onto you. They are projecting, and it's easy for you to take it personal. It's easy for you to feel like, damn, like, why did you, like, why are you attacking me? Like, what did I do? And I've gotten to the point where, as a grown-ass adult, I am no longer trying to figure out what I did to you. Because if we adults, if I did something to you, then you need to pull me to the side and you need to express that and let me know that you don't like such and such or whatever the case may be. I don't have time to be guessing if I did something to you or said something to you that you did not like and this is the reason why you treating me this kind of way. No. I ain't taking nothing personal. It has nothing to do with me, especially if I know that I did not intentionally do anything to harm you, hurt you, disrespect you. I'm not about to sit there and try to bust my brain and figure out why you feel some type of way. I'm not taking that shit personal. I'm going to just automatically think that you going through something. You understand yourself, you battling something, you dealing with something, and you don't know how to deal with it. You don't want to deal with it, so you rather pick at somebody else. You understand, and make yourself feel better because you don't want to sit in your own shit and you don't want to sort through your issues and sort through your problems and fix shit that going on with you. So you would rather have battle with somebody else. I'm not taking it personal. I'm gonna leave you right there to be in argument, to be in battle, to be in debate, to be in any of those things by your damn self. Because we too grown for that. We grown, and you gotta be responsible for what you got going on. And if you walking around playing the victim and not taking responsibility and being accountable for your situation and how your life unfolding and how your life going and whatever it is in your life that you do not like and the things that you want to be, listen, that's on you, because I'm sitting over here working on myself, being accountable. You understand? Taking responsibility for my faults. Getting shit right, getting things in order. I don't have time to hold your hand and babysit you. I'm not taking it personal. I'm not taking it personal. I'm not telling you what my boundaries are. I'm embodying my boundaries. And that's a major boundary for myself, is to not take things personal. You see, is to not take things personal. Because there's a lot of people battling with they self. They are in a deep battle. But what it is, they not battling. They not dealing. They allowing the thing to take over. They don't want to deal. They don't want to sit in their shit. So they want to find somebody that they can project what they feeling inside onto the next person. And I don't have time for that. And maybe you who watching this video might be experiencing this thing or have experienced this thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's a real thing. So those are some of the things that you can do to protect your energy. Okay? You have to be aware. You have to be aware. You have to have discernment. And one of the ways that you do that is being observant. Sometimes when you inside of a space, don't always be the one talking. Don't always be the one, in the spotlight. Sometimes you gotta play the back. Play the back for a little while. Read the room. Read the room. Feel people out. Feel out what's happening here. Feel out what type of space this is. Kind of catch the vibe. Okay, be very observant. If you start to observe people, your spirit is going to start telling you exactly what this person is, what they're about, and you can start to feel and kind of have an idea of the people who you around, right? Be observant. The second thing is, if you do get into a situation or, a situation, or you do encounter somebody who is trying to pick with you or trying to get a reaction out of you, in that very moment, as it's happening, be calm. Don't try to defend yourself. Don't try to make everybody or anybody around you feel like what this person is saying is invalid. Simply don't care. As this person is trying to get a reaction out of you, in your mind, as you look at them, you just have to say to yourself, I know exactly what you're doing. This is what you're saying to yourself, not to them, to yourself. I know exactly what you're doing. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You hate yourself. You hate your life. And I am not about to be the person that's getting the short end of that stick. So in other words, no response. Do not respond. And if you do respond, ask them, are you okay? Ask them, are you okay? Because now you're bringing the focus back on them. If somebody is trying to get a reaction out of you and they're being loud and disrespectful and like trying to embarrass you or trying to get you to react because they're trying to siphon your energy, look at them in a very calm manner. When they are done, when you have a gap, ask them, are you okay? Are you okay? You all right? That's going to really throw them for a loop because they want you to react. They want you to react. And another thing that you can do is, I laugh. I be laughing. I'll laugh at somebody and I'll be like, and you know, because it's like, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you are trying to do. And what you have to understand that some people be like, well, I'm going to curse them out. Even if you respond in a polite way, they don't, even if you curse them out, people like that don't care. They just want a reaction. You got certain spirits that feed off just a reaction. It don't matter if you curse them out real bad, embarrass them. It don't matter if they get beat up. It don't matter. They feed off a reaction. So when you give it to them, they got you. They got you. Learn how to start looking through people, seeing through them. And when you got a person that is purposely trying to tear you down, trying to get a reaction out you, being mean to you, you understand what I'm saying? Look at them. Look through them. And you're going to see this person is so hurt. This person is really going through it to the point that they don't even want to deal with their own shit. They would rather get into it with somebody else so they can battle with that person. I don't play that. I don't play that, and I ain't playing that. So those are some of the things that you can do that could help you and keep you from being a victim or of energy siphoning. And there's so many different levels and so many different ways that your energy can be siphoned, that I will continue to talk about this because a lot of people don't know what's happening right now. It's a lot of energy harvesting, a lot of energy siphoning. And this can be very detrimental to a person. This could be very, really not good. So, that is it. I'm going to get back on here and dive a little more deeper about different ways that people siphon energy, okay? So, thank you guys, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Peace.